Hello everybody, welcome back to another 4Kids in a Basement video. Today we're looking at some screenshots I had on my OneDrive from, when I played a ton of games on the Xbox. Alright, I think to start with, it's going to be mostly City Skylines. Today, alright, so this is Flattest Flat, and this is the oil industry area for Flattest Flat. I don't have any memories of Flattest Flat, other than I thought the name was funny because he farts. And also, there's too much oil. Alright, the next city is not a city, but rather a spaceship. This is my Duna colony in KSB. Alright, next screenshot. This is Hip Granny, which is a recurring character, because in Xbox you can become people and walk around on the streets, and so I always pick Hip Granny, and I've made jokes about it. Alright, and then here you have a screenshot of a house on its own. Just off screen is the wastewater pipe. I don't actually remember, but this person must have a beautiful abode. Alright, and then we have Los Palma, which is a generic name, so I clearly didn't care about the city as much. And you can see that all of the trucks are backing up because there's too many oil things. This is a Civ 6 screenshot from when I was playing as Persia, and this is just a random screenshot that I think was taken accidentally, because I do that sometimes, because there's a button on my thing. Alright, this is an Xbox screenshot of me playing hide and seek, and you can see through the ceiling. That's pretty fun. This is a Minecraft screenshot. You can see that, but this is the little safe house I made 8,000 blocks away from spawn on a survival world. It was a server. This is the bridge across the water to Pearl Island in my City Skyline city of SWARTZ, and it's kind of old because in the new SWARTZ there's a development here. Alright, this is a screenshot of a donut van seemingly leaving the town. In fact, you can see the border of the city right there with the town on the other side, so I think this is when I glitched out of the city. This is the School of Bad Design, very clearly an accidental screenshot. This is the City Skyline City Jokaseth. Wow, it's been a while, but this is in the city of Jokaseth. There was a massive, it was on the map Marble Canyon, and there's this massive river here. I think if there's any other screenshots of Jokaseth, you might see what happens to the river. Oh wow, this world, that takes me back. All I remember from this is that this was Logan's house, actually, and he sold iron, 16 logs. No, he sold logs, 16 logs for like a few iron, and that was a ripoff. And you have like Matthew's farm, that's my unfinished abode, and then there was this house here. Right here you have a Kerbal Space Program screenshot where you can very clearly see the curvature of the Earth. Checkmate, flat earthers. Here, another one, you can very clearly see the curvature, but I thought it was cool because you have the sun, the mun, and the Kerbin. And then here you got farmland in an unknown city, probably Jokaseth, I don't know. Then here, this is a screenshot of trees in Milltown. I don't know the context, but you can see Milltown over here. This is oil refineries in the city of Jokaseth. I can tell because there's massive bridges over land, because I drained the frickin' river. Alright, and then you got Minmus in KSB. This is my Minmus lander. You got Val. You got just me gloating about my Civ thing. You got the city of Jokaseth. I relocated an animal pen and all the animals were like confused. This is re-entry. This is a different spaceship. This is... oh god. I bet bro got evicted. This is re-entry, but into the sun. This is an out-of-context Minecraft screenshot. This is two hip grannies right next to each other. That's so much power. Oh my god. This is the city of Jokaseth, I believe, because it has big roads. This is me playing as Germany. This is a screenshot of the Congo, which I was preparing on invading. This is... I genuinely don't remember what city this is. I have not played on this city in a while. This is my... crap, I think it was like a Val lander, but it was orbiting around Jewel. Actually, no, that was a satellite. It had a dish on it. This is the bottom half of the yellow concrete building on downtown. That's quite obvious. Rearranging stars. Oh no! This is a screenshot with Logan in it, and a storage room of a base that I actually quite liked. Oh, here you see a plane landing into the water after the dam holding back the massive, massive river broke, and you can see the city of Jokaseth is about to have its population reduced by a third. Here you have more of me gloating about my score. Here you have my Duna something, I can't tell, it's in shadow. Here we have Delaton. I think Delaton was the last one, but Delaton is not something I really have anymore. It was a city that I just don't remember. And then we have just a screenshot. I like screenshots of spaceships in the void, but there's not much to say about any of them. This was my Rome game, where I had a lot of planes at the start. Where I was not planes as in the things that fly, but planes as in the flatland. And it turns out they're actually really good, so long as you get farms. Here's this guy. This is actually this is my Xbox background. I did not set it as that. No, I did set it as that intentionally, but I keep just not wanting to change it. Not because it's a good screenshot, but because I keep forgetting. This is after I conquered most of the world. I dedicated my life to farming. This is a screenshot of Mall. Yep. This is another screenshot of Mall. This is not a screenshot of Mall. This is a screenshot of the first part of my space station. Nope, this is a lander. How am I this dumb? This is a lander, yeah. Alright. This is Jokaseth as it was getting flooded, but when the flooding was mostly done. Somehow the population went up. I won't understand that. This is the city of and I took this screenshot because it has nothing above it. This is more... I don't care about me gloating. That's re-entry. Oh, sorry, sir. I'll let you use the bathroom. God, stop gloating. Okay, these are nice screenshots, but stop it. What? Alright, I'm getting tired of the KSB screenshots, I'll be honest. This is presumably an accidental screenshot, or... Nope, that's me gloating about the farmland. Oh, I believe this is Jokaseth before we drained the river. Wow. Alright, this is farm. Look at what's in the hotbar. This was during the construction of prison. Alright, we got this. And then we got... I believe that was part of Jokaseth. There was a line of smaller houses that looked like that. Me flying very fast. Me in front of Jewel, Farm, and Minecraft Hide and Seek 2. This is the car falling through the world. I captured it as a screenshot. Farm. This is actually the oldest screenshot I have in this slideshow. Minecraft world, probably just saving coordinates. This is a river. This was my self-sustaining city, actually. You can see that that's shut off. Like, I put a road there. This is a screenshot of it. This is Jake's Tower. I can tell because this is very Jake's Tower-esque. This is Jokaseth during the flood. You can see that I'm losing population. Oh no, the population did go from like 108,000 to 98,000. Crap. 10,000 people died. Yeah, I didn't lose any population. That's the kid from E.T. That's me flying quickly. Who died at the barn? I never get this. Who dies in these places in city skylines? Oh my god. This was an interchange that I made so that people never had to turn left. This was an interchange I made so that people could live in a home. This is... oh my god, it's Old Cruise. We finally found it. I'm gonna have to tell Jake about this. This one just gave me, like, cinematic vibes, even though it's not the best, but yeah. Oh my god, stop gloating. Oh yeah, this is me in my current city, Skyline City, SWARTZ. I was refilling this. I had drained it, and I was refilling it, and this guy was watching. This is me playing Cake Wars, actually. But I kept losing, and this is a screenshot of after I lost, I think. Beautiful high-rises in my self-sustaining city. This is a city of Jokaseth at its peak. It's a shame that it got deleted in the Purge. This is my self-sustaining city. It was on the map Honu Island. I remember that, actually. This is Tumpacton, which was mainly a thing because of these really intense farms. And look at all that traffic. That's what the screenshot is about. It's about all that traffic going to the silos. This one I just thought was a cool Minecraft world. And it's cool. I like it. This one is me playing Don't Starve, and I was chopping down a bunch of birch nut trees and eating the birch nuts because, you know, they're tasty. This is me going to space in KSB. Woohoo! I think I was going to orbit, actually. This is not the direction that a large rocket is supposed to be facing, but I did get this epic screenshot. This is in the city of Delaton, apparently. That's a lot of silos, now that I look at it. That's so many silos. Oh my god. We're not going to talk about that. I think this is Delaton. I don't think... this actually might be Tompkins. I genuinely don't know. This is the game. I gotta keep stop doing that. This is the interplanetary stage of my beautiful rocket that went to Duna, I believe. And then this is it leaving. This is it in space. This is it in space. This is it on Earth. This is me flying to the North Pole. This is me playing a game of Civ 6 as Canada. And just, holy crap, I just looked and oh my god, that's so much tea. There's so much tea. What the heck? This is me playing on that map. This is me building the city of Halifax. This is a beautiful rocket that's probably destined for some great place. And, oh, would you look at that? It was destined for Duna. This is the lander on Duna. This is Kerbal on Duna. This is the lander in space. 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 This is the lander on Ike. This is the lander in space. This is the spaceship in space near the lander, preparing for the dock. This is the crew module near Kerbin. This is the science game. This is Hip Granny walking across Pearl Island. This is me playing as America, racing multiple nations to get to the science victory. This is a rocket that is flying up. This is a rocket that is not flying up. This is a rocket that is parachuting down. This is a rocket that is parachuting down but broken. This is a Civ 6 game where I ended up winning, but not by as much as I thought I would. given that I had a bunch of land and was playing as England. This is a very dark screenshot that I can only barely tell what's happening, but I can tell that that's one of the more basic fuel tanks. This is a basic fuel tank on its own descending back to Kerbin. This is a screenshot of Jokoseth as taken from Jonesville before I added bike lanes. This is a screenshot of Chesterville before I filled in all this area and all that area. This is a screenshot of the same Civ 6 game after Gandhi stole Birmingham due to loyalty pressure. This is a black screen. This is space. This is a spaceship in space. This is a spaceship in space. This is a planet in space but broken. This is a planet in space but big. This is a planet in this is a spaceship in space with a planet in the background. This is a planet and a spaceship in space. This is a spaceship in space with a moon in the background. This is a spaceship in space with a planet and some moons in the background. This is a map view of space and with a planet and some moons in it. This is a spaceship in space. This is a moon and a spaceship in space. This is a moon, a spaceship, and a moon and a planet in space. This is a spaceship and a moon in space. This is a spaceship not in space. This is a spaceship in space. This is a spaceship in space with the UI. Ooh. This is a spaceship leaving the atmosphere without power. This is a spaceship This is a spaceship barely in space. This is a part that is barely not in space. This is the best location for the Golden Gate Bridge, most accurate to real life as well. This is all of my citizens being ecstatic in Civ 6. Oh yeah, that feels great. This is the empire that achieved that. Oh yeah, that feels great. This is a different part of the world. This is a different part of the world. This is a different part of the world. And this is me taking a screenshot right as the victory screen pops up. Also, would you look at all those lighthouses? And I think that's it. Anyway, guys, have a great day. And remember, click to add text.